shout to be heard. As you can see behind me, you know what I like to call this? This reality, okay? Here's the tool for today. Who does this belong to? Okay, because here's the way it works. Check it out. Anything that feels like that is not you, okay? Earlier in the video I showed you, or later in this video, who knows when, I don't know when the magic of video editing is going to occur here, all right? But you're going to see something that is a lot more like you. If you get that that is you, then you can also see this isn't. Okay, so how does this work? For every thought, feeling, and emotion you have for 3 days, you ask, who does this belong to? If it lightens up at all, it's not yours. So, check it out. When you feel like this, you say, who does that belong to? If you feel less like that, it's not actually yours. You don't even have to know who it belongs to. If it lightens up, it's not yours. Return it to sender. Okay? Could be that you're driving down the road, right? You're having a good old time, just enjoying yourself, you know, woo-hoo, having a great day, and then all of a sudden, somebody drives next to you, and let's say they just lost a loved one. You know, they're driving to a funeral, and so you pick up. They have this intense sadness, and you pick it up. What happens is you're driving along, feeling really good, and then all of a sudden, this sadness hits you and you go, oh my God, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Except, if you just picked it up from them, are you really sad? I think not. It's this coming on your head and you're acting like it's you. That's not you. You're far cooler than that. And what if you're not nearly as screwed up as you thought you were? What if you're not nearly as screwed up as you've given yourself credit for being? What if you're a lot cooler than that? This is one way to find that out. Now for me, 10 years ago I wanted to kill myself. Literally, I planned the date for it. I was depressed 90% of the time. So I got this tool to ask, who does this belong to? Every time I was depressed. Literally, within 5 days it was gone. Gone. In other words, my life used to look a lot like this. Now, it looks a lot more like this. You know what? That's you. So it's your choice. You can have this, or you can have... Okay, which would you rather have? Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Really, it's a real simple tool. In my work as a chiropractor, I found that somewhere between 50 and 90% of the pain in people's bodies I can eliminate by asking them, who does this belong to, or where does this come from? Literally, I had a guy who had low back pain. I'd been treating him for 3 months with very little success. It would go away after I'd work on him and it would come back a few days later. So I got this tool, this place called Access. I got this tool and I said to him, hey, nothing else has worked, so I'm gonna ask you a really weird question. Just give me the first answer that comes into your head. Even if there is no answer, just tell me how it makes it feel. And I said, truth, who does this belong to? And he looked at me without thinking and said, my wife? And I went, what? What are you talking about? I said, so let me ask you something. Did your wife ever have anything like this? He said, oh my God. He said, you know what? The truth is, several years ago, she had such bad back pain. And I remember one time she was in such pain, I said, you know what? I'll do anything I have to. I'll do anything to get her out of this pain. A couple weeks later, she was over it. 3 months after that, I developed back pain. The exact same place, the exact same way. So you asking me this question lets me see what actually happened. And I said, okay, so get up, how's your back? You went, oh my God, it's 70% better. One question. I'd been treating it for 3 months using every technique I knew and it wasn't working, okay? So that one question created a 70% result that I wasn't able to get in 3 months of session after session after session. So, you might find that it can change a lot of things in your life if you'll get that you are not the cesspool you think you are. It's just the crap that is around you. It's everything in this reality that you bought because you're way more psychic than you've ever given yourself credit for. You're like a big psychic SpongeBob, like a big psychic radio receiver. That's why this who does this belong to tool works so well, because when you ask who does this belong to, you acknowledge that you are not the garbage of your life. You are your life. Hope you have a good time with this one. I sure had a fun time making it.